Right now I'm the Program Development and Community Engagement Manager, which is kind of a mouthful. Before that, I was the shelter manager, I've been the volunteer coordinator, I've been a kennel cleaner, I've been a program specialist, and I started off as a volunteer. The shelter's been around since about 1969. It was the original dog pound, which is something that we've been trying, it's a reputation we've been trying to overcome ever since. But basically I hear tales of 20, 30 years ago of them literally rounding up dogs off the street and bringing them in and them being euthanized 3 days later. We've come a long way since then. So there's a lot going on here, right? So not only do we take care of strays and try to find, hopefully we reunite them with our owners, and we're pretty successful for dogs, not so much for cats. Nobody is for cats, and that's a whole other issue. But we also do adoptions, we have foster homes, we transfer animals to other agencies. We do all of our own veterinary work, spays and neuter surgery. We're like the full meal deal of animal sheltering. The thing that makes us stand out is over the last few years we have really said we want to save animals, and our save rates are as high as the selected admission shelters. So it is really exciting. I mean, you kind of walk around here and it's kind of it's an outdated facility, and what I like about it's kind of like we're all heart and no shine, if you will. So there's no flash here, but there's a lot of heart on the staff and the volunteers, and as a result we have the save rates I told you about.
Well, I started out as a volunteer in 2004, and I loved it. Worked with the cats, the dogs, everything. 4 years ago, I decided when I came here, I decided that somebody had done a parade, but they walked, and it was in Troutdale, and so I said, let's try the parade circuit. So instead of just doing one parade, we did like 6 that summer.
The cool thing is that Portland loves animals, and because of that, if we tell people we have a 3-legged geriatric cat that has diabetes, somebody will show up for that cat. There's a staff member who adopted a kitten from us that couldn't walk, couldn't express its bladder, came in kind of broken, but loved the kitten and took it home. Turns out that within a couple of weeks, whatever trauma had happened disappeared, and the cat grew up to be able to use the litter box and to walk. But 5 years ago, we never would have found that out because we wouldn't have had the resources to give it a shot. That's what I love about this place. I mean, there are some yucky stories too, but there's so many more good than bad. So the way to start volunteering is to go to our website, multcopets.org, or you can just show up on the 4th Wednesday of every month, and there's an open volunteer orientation. And then our volunteer coordinator, Melinda, goes through all of the opportunities and the kind of the requirements of each position, and then you can just sign up.
I do interviews. They come to the orientation, they fill out an application, and then we interview them to find out what the best place for them is.
A lot of people are fostering now, which is huge, right? If you think about all of the animals that can go into somebody's home, that saves space here, which saves lives of animals. So it's a big deal.